Alrighty, so I've got all of this to go on that. So I think we'll start with the top down. So go with the Barkbusters, and then we'll go crash bars, and then we'll go sump protection. So to take the old guards off, we're going to need a 5mm hex bit to take it off through here and on the end, and on the bottom of this bolt there's a nylock nut, so I need something to hold that. But I've got this tool from Enduro, nice little compact travel tool. So I saw this on I think Keith Jobson's channel, which I'll post up the top. Guys in Canada make these and they shipped it over really quick. So yeah, I'll try and use this as much as I can to do this job, because this is what I'll be taking with me when I start doing my trips. And it's best to test it to make sure it all works. So on the bottom, the nylock nut is a 10mm. So let's put 10mm on that. And I've just got the 5mm bit in the tool. It's almost like Ducati put these on just to, you know, break away if you have an accident, rather than actually protect anything at all. Oh, it's all nice and loose. Do the end bar. If you want to make it a bit easy for yourself as well, you can switch these round. So you can use it as like a T-bar at the end. There we go. And she's all out. Now I'll just do the other side. Okay, so I'll just do the right side of the bike as well. Starting to get a bit warm outside, so that's why you can hear all the ticking of the tin, just warming up the shed. It's not so bad today, but I think tomorrow we got 33 or 34. Okay, so both of them off now. Let's check out what's in this kit. Okay, so right side will be that one, because the tail end flicks up. Loosely assembled clamp to the handlebar as per diagram. Right, let's go do that. On the handlebar brackets, they've got, you just might see there, it says RR for like right side and LL for left side. So these are going to go on somewhere like so. And then the bar is going to be something like that. So I'm going to attach all these together first, then put the bar on, and then put this bit on. So first step, we take this rear bracket off. So the right side one has the cutaway facing the inner side of the bike. So now we've got to put the part into the bars. Okay, so the R is to go to the top. That slots in like that. This finds a place exactly like that, and I'll get the other end. And same deal on this side. R to the top. All the bolts, what are we looking at? 10 and 20 Newton meters. Yep. And make sure there's at least 3 mil gap on this side. I just want to get this end done up first, because that'll determine where the other one sits. Just going to try and get this to grip. There you go. I'd recommend tightening the bar end down first. I just want to set it up so it's fairly in line with the brake and clutch levers. So if it does fall, that's going to be the first point it hits. I suggest this middle one to tighten up last. So this one here and the one just on the inside, tighten them last. So we'll get this mounted on the handlebars now, the inside. I've got like a little clamp where I mount my camera on the other side, so I'll have to find a new spot for that. This clamp does take up that spot. Suggest once you have all this set up properly, you then take it for a ride and then readjust it, because it'll probably move around a little bit. Okay, so now I'm just going to tighten up this middle. And last one. There we go. So I might as well put the handguard on now, because why not? So these guards also give the option of like a wind protector, I suppose, which I don't know if I'm going to worry about. That would be how those ones go on. And then you have a couple of different options. You got like a low option, like there, or a high option. I don't know if it's like a summer or winter thing. I might put them on. Why not? Right, so I'm going to put these in the low option. So why did I go with Barkbusters as opposed to like a service stuff or something like that? Well, Barkbusters are made in Australia. They're easy to get. So if anything does seem to happen, I do break one or bend one. A lot easier for me to get than anything else, and actually really good quality. Don't over tighten it because it's just plastic. So the low option just gives it another lip across the top. Yep. Look at where that hole is and we'll mount it up. We also went with the black writing for Barkbusters as opposed to, you can get this part in white, just to try and keep it fairly stock. we go. Make sure it's still got throttle. Yep. There we go. And proper protection on the bars now. Well, I'll do the other side. So if we're just going to compare, that's the old one there. All right, so I've got the left side to go on now. I've just put it all together, same as the right side, just to make life a bit easier. And make sure you've got the lettering to the top. Don't forget to keep all the bolts all loose until it's all fitted properly. And once again, start from the outside. Just line it up with the clutch lever. Just got to wiggle it around until you get a clean grip on the bar. There we go. Can fully tighten this side now. Make sure this side's good to go. Whether you put the original bolts back in, I don't think it matters too much because the bolt there doesn't hold the levers on. Once again, inside, give it a bit of a wiggle. Finally, the outside. Right, same deal with these ones. I've already put these together, just put it on the lowest setting. So there we have it, Barkbusters installed. Got some proper protection for the bars now. If you haven't seen the old ones, that's them, all plastic. So yeah, if there's any chance of you dropping the bike and being an adventure bike, it's pretty high. You're better off getting a set of bar protectors. So Barkbusters, a Service, whichever ones are out there. So next video, going to tackle the crash bars. And to do that, I need to take all this off. So I need to put a little bracket in underneath the headlight. But to do that, another one has to come out. So that's 90% of the work, just doing that before you even think about putting the bars on. But that's in the next episode. See you next time.